What's up, you guys? Plymouth Fury here, Shakeout Circus Radio. Welcome to the show. I have Snowden 2.0 on the line once again. How you doing, brother?
Just call me the Kim Clement J6 Snowden.
There you go. Kim Cullen J6 Snowden. I don't think that's going to fit in a fucking logo, but that's, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, that's who I am.
So check this out. I went on, you were talking about the whole Tucker Carlson thing to me. And so I tweeted this at his funky ass yesterday. I said, at Tucker Carlson, it would be in your best interest to contact me as soon as possible. I don't think you want your fans to know what you did. We know what you did. We know what you did. And I gave him my phone number. I said, Snowden 2.0 says, hi, I'm the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? And I gave him the video, too, of the double feature part 1, you know? I ain't heard back from him as yet. But why don't you tell the listeners what the fuck this guy did exactly?
Well, on that show, The Hill, that journalist Kim Iversen announced another Snowden arised, and that's what blew the whole lid on J6. That it was staged. They didn't have enough evidence to force the hand of the media. So Tucker Carlson got word from the FBI or something somehow that somebody came forward and risked their life, and I got busted upside the head, and all these alternative podcasters, from Alex Jones to Joe Rogan to I've blew the lid and helped so many people build their platforms up, and Tucker Carlson's getting a pat on the back like he was responsible for this, and he got given the story on a silver platter. And when the trucker thing happened in Canada, and they had a sign up, Tucker Carlson's January 6th, and he wasn't even there. And nobody's believing me, the person that brought this all to the public and exposed that and was there, gathered intel on what the FBI was doing. They wouldn't have been able to take J6 down without me, and it really stuck me in the gut that they're giving Tucker Carlson the credit for this. The guy that wore his stupid little tie and called everybody a, what did he call 9/11 truthers, parasites or something like that, and gave me a narrative to fight against for 20 years, because I knew the day that 9/11 happened that Bush did it, and I've been pretty much gathering intel against his family and dynasty since that day, and learning a lot about the deep state and whatnot, just so Tucker Carlson can run and take my story after I took punishment that day was a little insulting to my intelligence. So the day that this video comes out and I get to stick it in the world's face that in the 90s, when I predicted what I was going to do, Tucker Carlson, you're not going to come running over to me and get a free interview. I want it at least as much as Oprah Winfrey got. You understand? Everybody who didn't believe me and kicked me out everywhere, all you dumb rednecks, you're going to see when the video comes out. No way, Tucker, you're paying out the nose for that interview. This Sean guy, Plymouth, with his little podcaster that was smart enough to understand that this needed to get out there. When the story gets out, me and him are partners. He's the only one going to get free interviews. I've had enough of it. All you YouTubers are making money off of my back, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired of all these lawyers hanging the phone up on me that are with the QAnon shaman. All these lawyers are making. Nobody would have gotten out of jail if it wasn't for me.
There you go. Let it out.
Nobody would have.
Let it out, brother. Let it out.
Sick and tired of this, man. This has got to get out there the way I did that day. Trump, you need to come back. There is no Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, this has just got to get out, man. The QAnon summer was right next to me in the bleachers. We were both stationed on the USS Kitty Hawk, and we both entered the building. He shouldn't be in jail right now. I brought this story out back in October. Why the fuck are you people still in jail? Why is everybody just sit out and not doing anything?
Yeah, I hear you.
It's bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. It's Play the fucking video already. Trump, play the video. It was never recorded on camera. Play the fucking video. So everybody knows the truth. It's not like, oh, it's Jackson. Bullshit. You know what happened, Trump? Play it. Get this bullshit over with. Hey, you. You know what I was doing before? When I said now get my kids out of the Philippines, get those people out of jail now. I'm sick and tired. Everybody goes back and forth on us and the damn YouTube posts, and they know what the fuck happened that day. So you just go me. Nobody knows. Nobody. Anyway, any more questions?
I don't think anyone's gonna have any questions after that one. I'm gonna have to go back and like put captions where you were screaming. But I'll tell you what, you see what I'm saying? This is what happens. This is what happens when you steal another man's fucking thunder. When you take the food out of his fucking mouth. Like happened to me, that happened to Stoney, happened to Dave, now it's happened to this guy too. Motherfuckers, take your fucking story and run with it, make money off your fucking hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears, your back.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Think you're gonna run over to me and get a free interview after all this crap I've gone through? Not just for J6, but for 20 years fighting against all these stupid lemmings that went along with your narrative that 19 hijackers did that all to Manhattan. So you can run with my story and you think you're going to get a free interview when the video comes out with the Snowden that got anointed for that day? You're insane.
Not happening.
You're insane. Sick and tired of this, man. That's that guy, the QAnon Children was on my ship. I got to look at myself in the face every day that he was 3 feet from me and we both entered the building. I made 100 times more noise than him. I said, you arrest me, it'll be your worst fucking nightmare. Why is this guy still in jail?
There you go.
These lawyers are getting away with murder. They hang the phone up on me, and all they have to do is put me on the stand. These people will be out of jail. This will be done, Trump.
So now we have to ask ourselves the question, why the fuck? What the fuck ulterior motives do the Q Shaman's lawyers have to not put you on the stand? Aren't they supposed to be protecting their client's best interests? Isn't that
I'm
how
gonna tell
it
you
works?
what, when we get that guy out of jail, we're gonna sue the fuck out of these lawyers.
You're fucking right, man. Because that's
I'm telling you
retarded.
right now.
That's retarded. They had a witness. You're a witness. You're a fucking witness.
Yeah.
And they didn't put you on the stand? I don't know, man, but they broke some laws by not doing that. I don't know what the laws are in your fucking country, but out here that shit would not fly.
Absolutely. It's dragging on and on and on.
Just like they want it.
Crap.
They want it to drag on and on.
And
because
everybody's got their little platforms talking about J6. Don't nobody know what happened that day till you get through me. I'm the one that blew that whole thing out of the water. There wasn't nobody on earth that took down the FBI that day and forced the hand of the MSM but me. They didn't know what to do. Not letting me on your platforms, kicking me out of everywhere. This would look like a fucking hospital ward still if it wasn't for what I did that day and when I came forward.
there you go.
That's a fact. Trump didn't know what to do. The White House didn't know what to do. Yeah, you wait till it blows open everybody that all of a sudden changed their tune on the shot because of me. Mike Tyson sticking a fucking face diaper on his face going, I couldn't feed my kids. I had to put a face diaper on and take the jab. You ain't no fucking champ. You're a real hero. You ain't Pacquiao promoting the jab. And then Joe Rogan going, vaccines are good. He's got all those doctors on there. And all of a sudden he changes his tune because I came forward last October and screamed at everybody in Congress.
You know, I wonder...
You're a bunch of go ahead.
These fucking motherfuckers that are saying, oh, take the jab, oh, yeah, the jab is good. Are any of these motherfuckers watching these videos that we've been putting out since this whole shit went down, proving that it's bullshit, proving that the fucking jab is a poison TikTok death watch beetle? I don't get it. And then they switch their tune when the narrative goes more towards, look at this. These fucking people, they tried to arrest cops in Canada for being complicit in the COVID thing. You gotta see that fucking video. I'm putting that shit up. Fuck, I'll tell you what.
No, you don't use your vehicle as a weapon. You guys are involved in the COVID crime, and we're placing you all under arrest. No.
Hey, oh!
Okay. They were bullying back from those guys. That was bullying.
Whoa! Hey! I suggest you stand down! Stand down, please! Stand down!
Stand down!
Stand down!
You guys are under arrest, citizens arrest.
Stand down!
Stand down! Keep your hands off of her. I saw that on camera.
Yeah, I saw that too. Hey! You guys, off Frank!
Hand behind your back.
Stand down, please! You're under arrest!
Stand down. You guys are
Stand
under
down!
arrest.
Stand down!
Frank, hands behind your back. Frank, left hand now behind your back.
You police are under arrest! Stand down! You're under arrest!
Any idea the world's awake to this bullshit?
And get that off his head like that. You get that shirt off his face.
Hey, right now! Stand down! Stand down! Stand down!
That's brutal abuse.
Hey!
You're under arrest, too.
Hey! Yo! Hey! I suggest...
Get loose!
Stand down! Stand down! Hey! Yo! You're hurting them! Holy fuck! Jesus Christ!
This is police violence!
Shit!
This is police brutality! This is police brutality! You will be charged!
Leave him alone! Leave him alone! You're under arrest!
We're coming for you! We're coming for you!
Let him go!
What the fuck did he do? What did he do? We got it all, man. We got it all. Videotape. What the fuck did he do? We got it videotape. All of you guys are fucked. Promoting a fake COVID-19.
Fucking lunatic!
You're going to jail!
Where you belong, asshole!
Fucking lunatic!
Going to jail, buddy!
Under arrest.
What's your name and your number, buddy?
Name and number!
Name and number. Let's go.
Why can't we just fucking...
You evil bastard! Evil! You Masons! You Masons! 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 Masons!
fucking fed up. You're killing our children with this fucking poison shit. Pfizer released the documents. Pfizer fucking, I don't know, someone leaked it. But we know what's in the fucking things now. The Pfizer told us what's in it. And you bet your ass if it's in Pfizer, it's in Moderna and Johnson & Johnson, all them other motherfuckers. It's a money grab. And it's a fucking extinction thing. They want the population reduced so that the ones that are left are easier to control. It's common sense. Does anybody have any fucking common sense anymore? I don't know. I'm starting to lose faith. Go ahead. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Sense isn't common, man. Half the world took this jab. You obviously don't have it. You just don't have it. I learned everything about our Constitution and way the country's supposed to be in 5th grade. They warned us about all this stuff happening right now. I'll tell you what, people with these college educations and their fancy degrees and everybody who went along with any of this, particularly COVID, but I don't think many people had common sense since 9/11. What the hell they've let the government do to us? I never got over everybody bending over and saying, "Oh, that's okay. Thank you for your service for wasting our taxpayer money and becoming Bush's terrorists overseas and allowing them to listen to our phone calls and pat our kids down at the airport." I never got over that. I don't blindly say thank you for your service for all you traitors in there that wear a uniform, took the jab so you could spread spike proteins all over everybody, and you're not protecting everyone else's right to not take the jab. You know what that makes you, motherfucker? A traitor! You fucking say it! Nobody calls us Spain anymore! You're fucking traitors that stayed in the military and took the jab and didn't defend anybody else's right to not take the jab. You're supposed to defend the Constitution against all enemies, all domestic. I do not think you're sorry for your fucking service. You dumb fucking sheep. All of you. You're pathetic. All of you are pathetic in the military that took the job, and you're wasting our taxpayer money wearing your fucking uniform. Take it, oh, God. Holy crap, you stupid, tranny, psychotic motherfuckers in there. You're not serving me. You're not serving America. You're traitors. Traitors. Everybody needs to just call a spade a spade. It's not being so fucking politically correct. You're pathetic.
Watch the blood.
That's what I told you.
Watch the blood pressure. Holy shit balls. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we got to do. We got to get fucking mad because nothing else is working. Nothing else has worked. How many years we've been fucking at it? And we talk to you guys. We present you the facts. We say what we have to say. We give you facts, man. And you fucking don't
in the name of the Lord Jesus, in the name of the Lord Yeshua, make this video get to this QAnon channel. Everybody needs to know what Albert Watkins and his other lawyers hanging the phone off on me, not putting me on the stand. Everybody needs to know. I've been fighting like hell to get those J6ers out of jail from June of last year. Doors slammed in my face. I go to see Jeremy Brown in jail. I drive 2 hours down to Tampa, and I talked to him, and he didn't even enter the building. But like most of those people, they put stuff on Facebook. That's how they caught him.
Yeah.
They wanted him to join the FBI. And he audio taped them, and then he came forward and put it on Facebook, and then they framed him. And I went down there and I said, "Dude, put me on the stand. You'll get off. You won't even need a lawyer." I entered the building. So he gives me the number to his girlfriend, and he said, "Talk to her." And he brings another lawyer guy and another guy that worked intelligence. That was in the Navy. And I tried to get them to do what you're doing. I said, we got to make a podcast. We got to get it out there. The lawyer dickhead doesn't even want to shake my hand. He advises Jeremy not to talk to me, and they wouldn't even help me. And I drove down there for nothing. Said, just put me on the stand. All these motherfuckers will get off. I entered the building. I called the FBI and said, I dare you to fucking arrest me. It'll be a worst fucking nightmare. Bring it on, motherfucker. You got video of me making an ass of you. I'm the one that took down J6. Everyone else was concerned about the election. I wasn't there for the election. I was there to catch those motherfuckers. And when I spoke to Trump, it was like 9/11 was yesterday when I came after Bush. Without the intel I gave Trump, they would have not put down the Bush dynasty. This is the real story. You're not letting me on your plane. You don't know what the fucking shit that happened on J6. No one knows about nobody's talking about the holograms that were in that tunnel. Huh? Well, since you know what happened that day, all you snotty people with your platforms, you know nothing. You know nothing. You don't even know. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody knows what happened that day. Can you get from me? Nobody. Me and Officer Lori, badge number 4530. I'm gonna shine it right all over you. You need to come forward and tell the truth. That's why I can't stay here now. You took an oath. Hey, sweetheart. I'm not going to let you get away with it. You're going to have to come forward one day and tell the truth about what happened between me and you in that tunnel. You're not going to get away with it.
What's her name again?
What happened. You remember, sweetheart, you took that oath.
State her name again and her badge number for the record.
Christina Lowry, badge number 4530. I'm all over her body cam.
Christina, you better know that this is serious. Listen, if she's listening.
On your committee. They gotta let me go to the committee. I'll rip you a fucking shit. Put me on your committee. Holy fuck, this is taking long, son. It's irritating. It's so fucking irritating. I don't know what's all about it planned, but if I was a QAnon shaman and all those people wrongly stuck in jail and they knew about me that came forward last October and they're still in jail.
Doesn't make sense.
What a sorry, pathetic fucking country letting those people sit in jail this long. It's it's everybody. You're pathetic. You're so fucking pathetic, this country. Ever since 9/11, I never changed. I always thought this country was fucking pathetic. The first 3 weeks, everyone goes, oh, that's okay, listen to our phone calls. Thank you for your service. So you can join the military and become Bush's terrorist. Unless you were working intelligence where you were taking intelligence to cheap state, I always thought everybody that joined after 9/11 was a pathetic, dumb fucking sheep. It's because of you, those COVID. It's because of everybody that goes, thank you for your service. And they blindly just say it without knowing what the motherfucker did there. You're all grateful for 20 years of this shit. I never drove the thank you for your service Kool-Aid.
I don't drink the thank you for your service Kool-Aid. I like that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. This is got to get to the shaman and all those people that are stuck in jail right now. Put me on the stand and follow your sorry fucking wall.
Yeah, well, I think at this point, I'm gonna have to go over the jailers' heads and speak to someone that is, I don't know, a Supreme Court judge or something. You know what I mean? Like, and bring their attention to it, because you're damn sure that no one's telling those people these things, and there are good people still in there. There's good people in the Supreme Court.
They need to put me on the stand.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. We need to get some of these good people, these good Supreme Court justices and whatever that are in charge of this case to fucking listen to you and put you on the stand so that you can speak your piece. Because if they don't, that's fucking, as far as I'm concerned, that's illegal. I don't know how the shit would, like I said before, I don't know how the shit works.
When the shaman gets out of jail and he finds out that I was 3 feet away from him in the bleachers, I was stationed on the same ship as him, the USS Kitty Hawk, and I was born Mercury and Scorpio. They're excellent lawyers and detectives. The minute I was born, it's serendipity that he ended up going on the Senate floor and praying to bring God back into our government. And God anointed me the minute I was born to get his ass out of fucking jail. And we're going to come down on Albert Watkins for what he did to him. We're going to sue that guy for millions of dollars.
There you go.
We're going to rip that guy to fucking shreds.
There you go.
We're coming for you, motherfucker. We're coming for you. You're going to pay. You are going to pay. You sorry piece of crap bullshit artist that don't even belong in our country. You British accreditation registry seditionist piece of shit. When I'm done with you, no one's ever going to want a fucking lawyer anymore. You sorry motherfucker. You're going to pay. You are going to pay for personally doing that to a shipmate and having him get the worst sentence out of everybody after I came forward to you and told me to put me on the stand. I got to look at myself every day in the head that he's sitting in jail and we both entered the building. And we were both stationed on the same ship. I thought he was an actor. He didn't know, he was unaware of what was going on. I answered your prayer, dude. God sent me to save all your asses. Get this to the shaman. Get it to the jail. All you sorry motherfuckers in this country need to get behind those people. If it wasn't for us, it would look like a hospital ward still. That's a fact. Start calling us terrorists, putting your little dumb face diaper on. COVID didn't start on 2020. COVID started on 9/11. The day everybody said, "Oh, it's okay to listen to our photographs." The day everybody said, "Thank you for your service. Thank you for wasting the taxpayer money becoming Bush's terrorist. Thanks for starting COVID the day of 9/11. All you silly motherfuckers that went along with 9/11. You're pathetic. You don't think you know what happened that day?
Well, nice. You know what? I'm glad that you're getting it out of you right now because it's like fucking therapy, man.
Yeah. The crap I have gone through to save this country, and the door is getting slammed in my face to try and get people to help me, and they think, oh, the people in the government, Trump did it, and they're kicking me out of everywhere. Tom Hughes of the River Life Church. Oh, yeah, I want you to see this, buddy. Yeah, shine the light on Tom Hughes of the River Life Church, that dumb redneck who threw me out of his church because I was trying to get the word out what happened, but he was too concerned about the 30 grand that they take for, not taking a side on the shot. The shot that Jesus warned you about.
Yeah,
don't worry, Tom Hughes. You're going to get the light side on you dumb fucking rednecks that threw me out of your church because I was trying to do what Jesus would really want, to get people to not take the mark of the beast shot. And you around have your 30 grand, have your little followers in there, and all you dumb fucking rednecks are more free because of what I did, kicking me out everywhere. You're all going to fucking, I'm going to shine you in all your sorry ass. Tell you right now.
Could you repeat this redneck church thing? Repeat his name and repeat the church that he's a member of, or that he runs.
Pastor Tom Hughes, the fake dumb redneck Christian that none of his dumb redneck followers are doing what Jesus said. The reason he kicked me out of that church is because he didn't want them to know that he pocketed 30 grand and they got the little mask right there, and they're not telling everybody, don't take the shot. That's what Jesus told you not to do. All these churches that took the 30 grand and got their little mask there, they're doing Satan's work. They wanted to keep the 501c3, which comes to 666 in the beast system out of the Vatican. They're bending over and sucking the cock of Satan. That's all these fake churches are.
Oh, Lordy. Well, listen, first of all, okay, calm your hormones and calm the blood pressure down, you know. That's almost like a comedy. Listen to the sound of my voice, comedy. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? Come on now, that's got too incensed, man. I don't want you keeling over a heart attack in the middle of a fucking broadcast. You better.
Holding that in.
Well, guess what? I guess you just got out a lot of pent up frustrations on that one, man. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to go back and translate this shit. You gotta make the fucking captions or something. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to help me with that shit. But check this noise out, right? You know the goddamn truth. I've known the goddamn truth since Trump won. I wasn't even. I fucking give a shit about politics before Trump won. Ask Stoney what the fuck I was when he met me. I was a fucking Satan worshipping fucking death metal. You know, Stoney turned my head around. Stony Stone brought me back to Christ. And ever since then, I've been persecuted. I've been demonetized. I've been my videos. Fucking forget it. Like I had a viable business on YouTube. They destroyed it. Why did they destroy it? Because I talk the fucking truth. That's why they fucked with you. That's why none of these rednecks that you're talking about would listen to you, because you were telling the truth. And people don't want to hear the fucking truth. All people want is their 90210 and their Coca-Cola. That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
People are complacent. They're like fucking, what's the word I'm looking for?
Make sure that in the name of the Lord Jesus, make this go viral so everybody knows that my story has got to get to the shaman and all those people in jail. They don't need a lawyer. They need me on the stand. This has gone on long enough, Trump. Game's over. There's only one president, and it's Donald Trump.
Yep.
That ain't Biden, and those people need to be gotten out of jail. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
And Biden and his people need to be got the fuck up out the White House if they even ever step foot in that shit. I have some footage that says that they never did. They couldn't even film in the fucking place. They couldn't even.
I don't know who that guy's working for. Is he with Trump, or is he working for the? I don't know for the black hat. I don't know what that guy is, but that ain't Biden, man.
The guy shakes hands with ghosts.
Anybody with half a brain could see that, but obviously most people don't have half a brain, or this never would have happened. I couldn't get my fucking dog to go through with COVID restrictions.
If that fucking guy, listen, if that fucking guy, okay, was working with the deep state, there is no fucking way that they would allow him to go on live TV and shake hands with ghosts. It doesn't make fucking sense. They've been working so hard to hide this shit from us, but they're going to let this fucking doddering idiot go and shake hands with invisible people. It doesn't make fucking sense unless they either one of the two. One, they want to get caught, or number two, they were just like, oh my God, what's he doing? But I don't think it's that, because he's done gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. Fucking fuck up after fuck up, man. Sniffing children's hair.
Make this video go viral. Make sure the shaman gets this video in the name of the Lord. Make this out there, man. To put a fancy title on this. This has got to get out there, man. Watching this J6 hearing going on and all these podcasters, and then they don't even want to talk to me, and they still don't. Nobody knows what happened that day.
I know, right? But they're all pushing your narrative.
All over it.
They're all pushing your narrative. They're all like fucking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Pushing what I started, and then nobody's allowing me to talk.
Exactly.
There wasn't because I was smart enough to not bring a phone.
Well, guess what?
And tell everybody what I did until 6 months later.
Well, guess what?
I'm sorry, I outsmarted everyone in Congress. Yeah, even the White Hats, I don't think, had a clue what I did.
There
and
you
everybody
go.
that showed up there that day was worried about the election, except me. I was there for one reason: catch them. That's the only reason I was there.
And you caught him.
I heard the Capitol was going to get attacked, and I went to work.
Yeah, you heard.
And,
you heard the Capitol. Matter of fact, let's just mention this: that you heard the Capitol was going to be attacked through the salty cracker.
Oh yeah, the salty cracker. Because when this story breaks and that video gets out, and everybody's going to be, oh, we want to interview because all those cops were lying, the ones that are on the committee, and that one guy that said he was stuck in the door wasn't even in a door. There was a recording in the friggin' tunnel. When everybody wants to run to me for an interview, only the people that believed me, like Plymouth and the Salty, will get a free interview, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known to be there. The rest of you sorry asses that have run away with my story, that I'm the one that forced the MSM, and nobody else on the planet did it. It wasn't Tucker Carlson that got busted over the head and sprayed with mace and sat next to my door with a shotgun for almost a year, worried about the FBI slamming down my door, and everybody goes, "Oh, Tucker Carlson's January 6th," and he wasn't even there. You are not going to get that interview for free. I'm going to tell you that right now. Nobody's getting an interview for free except the people that were behind me when the story gets out.
There you go.
The real Snowden running over to Russia making 10 to 100 grand per interview. That sorry ass that didn't even stay here and fight him. You don't ain't shit compared to me, Snowden. Running over to Russia.
Well, first off,
here and said, bring it on.
First off, we knew that fucking shreds. We knew that fucking guy.
A fucking hero.
Okay, calm your butt.
Come back to America and put me on the stand. We'll rip them apart together.
Calm your blood pressure, bro.
Yo, ain't nothing.
I don't want you.
Not letting me talk on your platforms, running around with my shit.
No heart attack,
you
bro.
You see, motherfuckers.
Oh shit. You're fucking incensed, and as well you should be, because this is a travesty of justice. This is ridiculous, and it's just more of the same stupid shit that they've been doing since Trump won. Trump won, they were like, oh, what the fuck did we just allow to happen? And they've been doing damage control ever since, trying to kill the guy, trying to impeach the guy, trying to fucking... They can't impeach him. They haven't nailed him. They can't nail him. They tried to kill him. They can't kill him. What the fuck else are they going to pull out of the rabbit out of the ass at the last minute? Which they're famous for. Not this time. Not this time. Because if they fucking staged January 6th, they staged everything. And people need to wake up to that shit. Do you see what I'm saying? Now I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting my blood pressure.
Make sure this gets to the shaman and all those people stuck in jail. Make sure this gets out to everybody. All those people thinking they know what happened that day. Nobody knows what happened until they get through me. Nobody.
There you go.
I'm the one that called J6 out, and Alex Jones is taking the credit for it. I'm the one that said Alex Jones was nowhere near the breach.
Yeah, well, I emailed that motherfucker too. I emailed him, and I said, you want to talk to this guy. I haven't heard back from him
Marjorie
yet.
Taylor Greene, you can't hide forever. You know why you were crying. Y'all listening to the call and giving yourself a pat on the back like you're the heroes, wearing that stupid-looking fucking mask for 2 years. Nobody said one negative thing about this shot until Marjorie Taylor Greene cried on the Senate floor. But nobody knows why she was crying. I got all the answers for being pathetic, wearing that stupid-looking fucking mask for 2 years. Say, what kind of a government do we have? You stuck your tail between your legs, wearing that dumb-looking fucking mask.
There you go.
Yeah, you remember Marjorie Taylor Greene? You and your sorry inbreds hanging the phone up on me, talking to Alex Jones first and shit. You can run, but you can't hide. Sick and tired of this, man. Hanging the phone up on me. Acting like the man that opened up J6 ain't important. Because it wasn't Trump. He didn't know what to do. Oh, Trump, everybody gets a chance to talk about a day, and they weren't even there. Bunch of sorry motherfuckers. You only believe it if the TV tells you because you're dumb. Sheep. All of you. That's what I thought of this country for 20 years. Pathetic. God, I mean, that's what we got to do. We got to go through getting shot up with poison to wake your sorry asses up. 20 years I've had to deal with everybody sticking their tongue between their legs at the airport, letting the TSA grab your little kids' balls and stand there, letting that stupid machine look at your naked body and stuff. I thought this country was pathetic for 20 years, long before COVID. Just January 6th gave me a place to let it out. I'm the one that blew the lid on that motherfucker. And it was only me. And you know what, Trump? Grow some balls, fire that fake fucking Biden, and take your country back. Get those people out of jail now. This is done. Holy crap.
I hear you, brother. And by the time I'm finished, the world's going to hear you, brother. All right? Because you picked the right one. I tell you what, because I won't stop. I will never stop. They will have to fucking kill me to stop me. And they are not allowed to do that. Because I'm the hard drive. I'm the hard drive in the Tower of God, sent here to record and report back. You know who. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I have this damn body, fuck, I should not even be in this body. But here I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to let it go. I'm like a fly on shit. When a motherfucker is this passionate, it doesn't matter if you have fucking proof or not. As far as I'm concerned, someone who's this passionate, who talks like you do, excuse me, but you're telling the truth, and I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about it, period. You see what I'm saying?
The video's out there, trust me. That's why Officer Lori didn't get on. Officer Lori that was in that tunnel, badge number 4530, was all around me through that breach. That's why she's not testifying. She don't want to put her foot in her mouth. You know what happens, sweetheart.
She's going to lose her fucking
I'm going to put a
pension.
video out and shine a light on you every day.
Well,
you need to cut this little part out and send this to everybody that she knows. Send it to everybody in the Washington, D.C. Police Department. Put this motherfucker all over planet Earth. That Officer Lori and me were all through that breach.
Repeat her badge.
All those cops were around me when I said the line from Star Wars.
Repeat her badge number again for the record, please.
Officer Christina Lori, badge number 4530.
Christina
Officer
what?
John,
Christina what?
Christina Lori.
The Lori. Okay,
Laury.
Lori.
Lori.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Now, listen, as long as there's good people that are, passionate about this, we can't lose. Like, this is the balancing of the scales. This is also a part of that prophecy that you're a part of. Is the balancing of the scales. I'll explain to people that are listening what that is. It's been balanced to evil for so fucking long that it has to balance for good. And you know how the scriptures say 1,000 years of darkness, 1,000 years of light, that kind of shit? Well, that's what's going on right now. We already done our 1,000 years of darkness. Now here comes the light, and nothing's going to stop it. People, ladies and gentlemen, everybody listening to the sound of my voice, you better be ready, because it's coming for that ass. And if you're not ready, you're one of two things, man. You're wheat or chaff. You're positive or darkness. There is no in between. There's only two fucking political parties in the United States or Canada or anywhere else in the world. The party of the light and the party of the dark. And the sooner y'all motherfuckers realize that will be good. You know what I'm saying? But until you realize that, look forward to more of the fucking same. And you better rise up, because if you don't rise up, you're fucking dead. Because that's all they want to do is kill you. All right? That's it. They know damn well that if they kill off fucking what is it, fucking 80%, 70%, what the fuck did those Guidestones say before we destroyed them? The fucking, if you don't get with it, you're chaff. If you fucking are serving the dark side, you're chaff. If you're so stupid that you can't get it into your thick fucking skulls that you've been lied to all your lives, you're chaff. There's no mercy anymore. Well, you haven't got time to dice y'all motherfuckers into little groups like fucking Democrats and liberals and fucking this and that. Retard, whatever. What's the other one? Fuck. I don't even know how many there are. There's only two.
Yeah,
in
it's
my
really
book.
simple. You're either a traitor or you're a patriot. And there's only two things that you could be
There you
at this
go.
point in time.
Light side
Either you're
or
with the
dark side.
Constitution or you're not.
Light side or dark side, man. Choose, motherfuckers. Choose a fucking side.
I'm telling you, when that video comes, when they release that video finally, somebody puts me on the stand and pulls the man that took down J6. All these stupid podcasters that are saying it's an insurrection, they're not even going to be able to speak.
No,
they won't be able to call it, and their jaws are going to hit the floor. Everybody thinks they know what happened that day. Nobody's talking about the holograms that were in that tunnel. There was nobody getting crushed in no fucking door. There was a recording in that tunnel. The guy's a liar.
That speaker thing that you saw.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that thing, that Officer Lori, badge number 4530, that thing was right behind her when she was standing surveillance in that tunnel. And she saw me pick up the cop that I believe that she was supposed to pretend that she was saving that cop's life in the tunnel, and I got to him first. This is the real story, what happened, why Officer Dunn said they turned around. I don't know why they turned back. That was me you were talking about, Officer Dunn. Repent your sins, man. Turn to Jesus. Give me a big hug. Get off your one knee that you were being used by BLM. They were using you like you're, that. I don't want to say, but they were using your poor ass. And you need to wake up and know that I was there for you. Give me a big hug. Repent your sins. Turn to Jesus and understand that the real racists are the ones that were using you. And I was mentioned in the breach, George Bush, the 43rd president, killed all those African Americans that they turned down $1 million from my best friend, Sarah Mackin, and Bush purposely turned it down and then had the audacity to call me a terrorist for entering the building, gathering evidence against him and his stupid-ass family. Payback's a bitch, motherfucker. After 20 years, we got you, Bush. Your Patriot Act and all your bullshit blew up in your face thanks to me. What are you going to do now, Bushy? All you little lemmings are going to have to realize you got conned for 20 years, join the military, becoming Bush's terrorists, and there's very few of you that I thank for your service, to be quite fucking honest with you. You put your little stupid uniform on so everybody can give you a pat on the back and say, thank you for your service. I was in the military before 9/11 and knew what a racket it was. And after 9/11, that was the last thing I was going to say to all you dumb motherfuckers that joined the military because Bush blew up the World Trade Center. You got used like salt. But I never changed. Everybody else did. I never changed from that day. You dumb fucking sheep, join the military, helping Bush produce what we have today is what you really did. When all you dumb motherfuckers say, thank you for your service, thank you for your service. You know what you're saying? You're saying, thanks for wasting my taxpayer money, helping to establish a new world order all over the world, and locking me in my house. Because it didn't get no more free here, Bush. Not till we showed up on J6, the terrorists. Then it got more free when we showed up that day. We didn't get drafted. Bush, suffer. You lost. After 20 years, you lost. Your NWA is going nowhere. I'm sure he's probably been hung already. All you sorry asses with your podcast, don't know what happened till you get through me. Nobody.
And with that,
Yeah.
I'm going to end this, but check this noise out, man.
Yeah.
Any of y'all motherfuckers that are listening to the sound of my voice, I'm going to say it before, I'm going to say it again. If you have footage that you haven't put up, either because you're scared to or because you were unsuccessful in processing it, whatever the fuck the reason is.
I'm the only person that was tap dancing in the bleachers laughing at all those cops. All those people in the bleachers saw me. All those cops saw me. The girl in the tail, I'm going to keep calling you out that I grabbed your arm to help me pick that cop up that was faking that he was knocked out. It's time for you to come forward, girl. That's why I grabbed your arm, so I'd have a witness. So they couldn't say that didn't happen. Every video, I'm going to call your ass out.
Well, first off, I didn't know you could tap dance.
Well, whatever. I was doing some kind of dance in there.
Dancing.
That's what General Flynn was mimicking maybe 72 hours after I came forward on the J6 tips line because I left a message with Homeland Security. They were all listening. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you could run, but you can't hide. Nobody knows why you were crying, but those few people that were listening on that call, I'm the reason she was crying.
And also the reason why they were pacing back and forth like fucking ants.
Yeah. I let a cap on all their asses. I shocked those motherfuckers. I'm the one that caused pandemonium in the White House that fulfilled the prophecy of Kim Clement that God was talking to. I'm the one that caused pandemonium in the White House and brought Trump back. You need to respect that. Shit. I took blows over the head that day, sprayed with mace, had to put up with all these dumb rednecks not helping me, and now it's becoming more afraid that, thank Trump. Trump didn't do it. I'm gonna tell you right now, he's only controlling how fast the dominoes fall. I'm the one that knocked the fucking dominoes down last October and made Marjorie Taylor Greene cry, and that was the first time anybody would say anything negative about that shot. Because I knew if nobody said anything about negative about that shot on the Senate floor, all you dumb fucking sheep weren't going to stand up and fight. So I had to get to the Senate floor somehow. The only way I was able to do that was on January 6th when I did that in the breach, and I called their ass out, and they found the video of what I did and what I said about Dr. Fauci. I said things that they didn't want recorded, and if I didn't do that, all you doctors that are saying that are saying you would Clay Clark, Zimmer, all you motherfuckers that this movement would have stayed in obscurity if it wasn't for me. If it wasn't for growing up in the mental health system and having to deal with being forced drunk from the age of 3, I wouldn't have had the ammo to do what I did that day. You guys stepped into my world. I grew up like this. Fuck.
I hear you, brother.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, you need to stop saying that. Stop Biden. Say what happened on that fucking phone call. Put me on the stand and get those motherfuckers out of jail. They don't need to be sitting in jail all this time. Because I'm telling you right now, I would not be happy knowing that my story is out there since October and these people are having to get lawyers. Man, dude. I wouldn't be happy with all you white hats putting those people in jail through this shit.
So check this out. Snowden 2.0. Listen, you're going to be vindicated because there's no way. Like, even without that fucking video, I know you're telling the truth. When someone is this passionate, you can tell. You can look someone in the eyes and tell if they're telling the truth. You can hear in their voice if they're telling the truth. And, buddy, let me tell you something.
Why would I say the same thing over and over again without missing a beat on how what happened that day, the story behind it and whatever? Yeah. You can't make this shit up, dude.
It's retarded, all of it. But we're going to put a stop to it.
What I really don't understand is the day of 9/11, everybody drank the Kool-Aid that 19 guys did that all to Manhattan because the TV told them. And there was all kinds of anomalies that day that I could see that they were doing this to take away our freedom. That's all it was about it. And this goes all the way till January 6th. And I try and come forward with the truth. It had to get to the president to save all our asses from this COVID Kool-Aid, and nobody cared to help me. You are so pathetic. I'm going to shine a light on this dumb redneck town. The thirsty turtle that you had two bartenders in there that interviewed John Sullivan, and then you had a no trespass order and said I was stalking because I was trying to help your sorry asses. All of you going to get this light shine, you bunch of sorry meth head, stupid rednecks that didn't help me, and now you're benefiting off of what I did.
There you go.
All of you. Holy crap, man! This is taking so long for this to get out because you know they don't allow me to talk nowhere. Everybody thinks they know what happened that day. I'm sorry I wasn't stupid enough to put everything on Facebook like all you lemmings did that got ended up in jail. I'm sorry I was smarter than everyone in Congress, on the White House, and the whole million people that were there that didn't know what the fuck to do except me the next morning when I saw Officer Dunn do that with his arms. That was me he was imitating. That was me that set them up. And without me, January 6th would have been nothing but a conspiracy theory forever. You need to respect that.
I'm going to say
in the name of the Lord Yeshua, and all the powers come within me, make this video get to the Huanon shaman. In the name of the Lord Yeshua, get this to everybody in jail right now. In the name of the Lord Yeshua, put this on Randy's website, the J6 Truth guy that called me a moron, and he wasn't even there. And he didn't even want to help me do what you're doing right now. He wasn't even there, and he's making money, traveling around. We are making an America conference, taking videos from people, putting it on his website, J6 Truth, and he wasn't even there, and he called me a moron.
J6Truth.com, is that what it's called?
See this video.
J6 Truth?
When the video comes out, I'm going to shut down all you sorry motherfuckers that wouldn't let me talk.
Okay, let's calm it down for a minute. Whoa. Watch the blood pressure. Watch the blood pressure. Watch your blood pressure now. Okay, check this out. So the guy's site is called J6 Truth.
Yeah. His name is Randy, and he goes and tells me I wasn't there. Officer Dunn wasn't in the tunnel. He said that the gallows wasn't in the tunnel. All these things that I know happened because I was in that tunnel. He's telling me I wasn't even fucking there.
Typical deep
all he wanted was me to give him a video so he could put it on his website and make money off it, get hits or whatever the fuck. And he wasn't even there.
All right, well let's recap here. All right, you are Snowden 2.0. You're the only Snowden 2.0 that I fucking heard of.
I'm the one Kim Clement prophesized February 22nd, 2014, that was announced on that show, The Hill, by the journalist Kim Iversen, that screamed at everybody in Congress and made Marjorie Taylor Greene cry. I'm the one that Tucker Carlson wants an interview from after he ran with my story that January 6th was a false flag and it was staged. Nobody forced the MSM but me on planet Earth. Nobody.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
You think you're going to come to me and get a free interview after the punishment I've gone through for not just during COVID, but for 20 years having to deal with you and your stupid fucking tie saying 19 guys did that all in Manhattan.
Why is he even wearing a tie? Like we got to get away from these people with suits and ties. Like we're against that shit, and this guy's wearing one. Doesn't really make sense.
So this was back when 9/11 first happened. Tucker Carlson was a deep state rat with his stupid little tie, and he called everybody who was a 9/11 truther a parasite. Everybody seems to have forgotten about that. You're in your short-term memory, sorry-ass country.
Goldfish.
You forgot about what Tucker Carlson really was. You're a deep state rat, Tucker, and there's no way I'm doing an interview for... That's going to be a multi-million-dollar interview after all the bullshit I went through, so you could give yourself a pat on the back like you're the one that gathered the evidence that January 6th was a false flag. Fuck that shit.
I hear you, brother. Well, I'm gonna send this right to
People
his
forget
ass
so much
as soon as
so
it's
quick.
processed. As soon as it's processed, I'm sending this video right to his fucking ass, right on his Twitter. We got your number hanging, Carlson.
Yeah, I'll give him an interview on my terms, and that is not gonna be cheap, motherfucker. After all 20 years of this, and act like you didn't say that about 9/11 truthers. I've been a 9/11 truther since the day of 9/11. That everybody drinking that Kool-Aid. You couldn't see that Bush did it. You're so sorry, this whole country that went along with Bush's fucking Kool-Aid. You're the reason COVID happened. Yeah. How do you like those fucking apples?
If you do an interview with that guy, it's not going to be pretty, man. He's going to get his $1 million worth, but I bet you it's going to be very nasty, and he's going to have buyer's remorse.
No, I'll be cordial with him as long as I get paid the proper price for the 20 years of fucking research I've done to take down Bush. I was more prepared for January 6th than everybody that showed up there that day. I was ready for those motherfuckers. I was prepared my life for that day.
Right on.
Martial arts training that you're going to see, if it wasn't for my Tai Chi experience, they would have got me with that poker when I was following the instigator, which you're going to see on video. They were trying to arrest me. You're going to see that. You're going to see how much I controlled my emotions and pain tolerance from getting whacked in the head and not reacting like everybody else and hitting the cops back. I was the one who was aware that what they were doing and came up with the scheme to catch them. I did an investigation on them instead of me. I'm the one that took them down. And without me, Trump wasn't coming back, and you know it, Trump.
All right.
One day you're all going to have to face me.
All right, well, check this out. They're going to have to face you. I'm going to process this. Let's end this right now. Snowden 2.0, it was a pleasure to have you as always. And, watch,
God bless, man.
Watch your blood.
Oh, my God, that's what I needed, man. I don't need to do these interviews where I'm like, not knowing what the hell to say and thinking like, oh crap, am I going to say something wrong and offend somebody? I had to just let that shit the fuck out, man.
Yeah, man, 100%. That was the best one ever. Okay, sometimes when you're screaming,
I was
can't
waiting
understand you,
to
but I'm going to do some. I'm going to process it and I'm going to go through it, and if there's parts where you can't be understood, I'm going to try and put captions so that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to help me with that because some of it is unintelligible, but that's okay. I feel your vehemence, and that is what is important, is that people understand how pissed off you are at this shit, and that nobody,
I'm pissed off that
nobody who's lying, okay, nobody who's bullshitting or is making up a fucking story is this passionate about it. I'm sorry. This doesn't happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers need to wake up because someone has finally shown up to tell you the truth about what's going on. And I'll tell you what else. If they staged January 6th, they staged it all. All of it.
Oh, yeah. They've been staging these things since World War I. They've been staging forever.
There you go. There you fucking go, man.
I think the what is it? Who's the French guy? Who's the French Revolution? Napoleon. Napoleon's, I think, great grandson or something, who was Illuminati, started the FBI. They've been corrupt since day one.
I was not aware of that. The guy's nephew started.
Yeah, the person who started the FBI was related to Napoleon. Look it up. And he was Illuminati. So the FBI has been corrupt since day one. But do you think the founding fathers would have wanted an FBI? Get the hell out of here.
No, well, the founding fathers
FBI,
told you guys.
CIA,
the founding fathers told you guys not to let them do what they're doing right now. They put provisions in the fucking Constitution. They put provisions in your Constitution to prevent them from doing that shit. And now look at this fucking mess. Come on, man. Really? I don't know. I get incensed too sometimes, but I'll tell you what, that was the most epic rant I've heard in 6 years. I like that shit.
I told you, I just had to get on a roll, and you see, the more we get more comfortable with each other, I got some ideas about bringing back the '80s when we do our shit. Like I come out singing it.
Max fucking Headroom. We gotta bring back Max Headroom and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of starting our shit up where I sing "It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood," and then I smash a watermelon, and then I eat the watermelon like a gorilla with my hands. And I say, welcome to the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I love
Good
it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's just so, nobody's does shit like that no more, man. Man, we would be the shit. The whole internet would be fucking. They'd be wanting to see our shit.
Yeah, man. We gotta get back to fucking. Like that? We gotta get back to slapstick and shit like that. You know, make them laugh when you tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's my school.
Yeah. Everybody's viewership went up directly because of my actions last October. Why should Joe Rogan get millions of extra viewers because of my hard work I did? Fuck that shit.
There you go. Well, listen, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this interview right now. Check this out. It's been real.
How long did it go for?
We are at 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Oh, awesome! All right,
yeah, man, that was fucking good.
I was waiting for my spirit to get ignited when we talk, so you could see my real character come out.
You must have poured goddamn gasoline on your spirit, because I'll tell you what, that was epic. When you hear this shit, oh my goodness! I don't really have any editing to do. I just have to go back and make sure that it's intelligible and put captions if it's not. That's all I have to do. I understood you completely. I might not even put fucking captions. Fuck it. You don't understand what the man is saying? Go back and play it 2 or 3 fucking times and clean the goddamn wax out of your motherfucking ears. Because we're tired of fucking trying to tell you guys shit, and you don't want to hear it.
Fucking everywhere. Send it to everybody on Truth Social. Plaster that. I mean, with your computer knowledge, that motherfucker will be viral. We prayed for it, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's put a prayer right now. This video will get millions of views right now in the name of the Lord Yeshua.
All right, hold up. I want to close off this interview by doing an Our Father, and then I'll do a little prayer. Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this shit. Hold up.
This has got to get in the QAnon shaman's head. This has got to get in every J6er's head that was there. We got to get those people out of jail. Those lawyers are taking those motherfuckers' money.
Yep. And doing absolutely nothing
for them.
What are you
doing, man?
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna do an Our Father, all right? Check this out. And not the Mandela Our Father, the real one. Check this out. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And forgive us this day, give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Lord, I beseech thee, we are your humble servants on earth in this ridiculous time. This man is obviously a man of God, and you know I am. So I'm going to ask you, my Father in heaven, please bless our endeavors, because we are doing your will down here. And the only reason that I'm doing it is to bring up there where you're at, down here to where we're at. In Jesus Christ's name and in the name of my Father who art in heaven, I ask these things. Amen.
Amen.
Right on, brother. So listen, I'm going to process this. As soon as it's up, I'll fucking send you a link, brother. But we're at...
all right.
It's going to be big. 106 at 780p. I think it's going to be processed pretty large, probably about 4 gigs, but I made a whole bunch of room last night.
I'm telling you, when we start doing podcasts and I get more like that and smash watermelons, everybody's going to watch our shit.
Well, you know what? I think
I'm going to put you on the fucking map, dude.
Once I have this in processing mode, We're going to use the time that it takes to process, and we're going to go live. Are you ready for that? You want to go live?
Not yet. I mean, eventually, when you have a following of people watching,
Oh, I
we'll
got
do
all
that.
kind. I got a following. I mean, going live, like I got a following and shit. Like I just got to consolidate all the whole followings and let everybody on all the other platforms know to come to one specific platform. You know what I mean?
I'm seeing there's this lawyer I follow who, I mean, everybody is making money off of my back. J6 would have been buried last October if I didn't call and Trump wasn't coming back. They had to have their faith in God that I was going to make that fucking phone call. They didn't know what to do. All this lawyer and all these people are, oh, J6 is a false flag now because of me. That's the only reason. The only difference between J6, Oklahoma City bombing, and any other false flag, 9/11, all of it, is I knew it was going to happen beforehand, and I showed up to catch them.
Yeah,
That's
also the other thing is that all those other false flags, right? No one ever stepped up to call them out on this shit, except for Alex Jones, and look what happened to him.
I instead of running from the FBI, I attacked them head on. I didn't pull an Edward Snowden and go run into Russia and stuck my tail between my legs and dude, if I was Edward Snowden, he needs to come back here and say you get Espionage Act, that unconstitutional bullshit. You couldn't piss on me, I'd fucking say. Huh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm definitely a little jealous that somebody that didn't do 1/100th the damage that I did to the deep state gets paid all that money just to talk, and nobody's even wanting to hear the truth about all the crap I went through. Unbelievable, man.
That's how it works, right? If you fucking are making money on any social media platforms, you're bullshitting. No one who tells the real truth is making fucking money. Speaking of which, links in the description, code-fee.com/Plymouth Fury, fucking paypal.me/Plymouth Fury. Make a fucking donation to our organization so that we can buy some damn servers and put up our own platform so we don't have to answer to anybody but ourselves. You believe in what we're doing? Make a fucking donation. Goddamn cup of coffee, $3, fuck. Let's go. What are you doing? Fuck, these fucking people are these motherfuckers get on a super chat, and you should see this shit. It's fucking batshit crazy. I've never seen anything like it. The chat's going by at 1,000,000 miles a minute, and every 2 seconds, some motherfucker's donating $2, $4, and it's bullshit. It's not even the truth. It's just some motherfucker spouting shit.
Yes, you do your magic with this video. Send it everywhere, dude.
I'm sending it all over.
That motherfucker.
Everybody's gonna see this motherfucker. Trust and believe on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna end this shit. Plymouth Fury out. Links in the description. Stay tuned to this fucking channel. Your life depends on it. Be the resistance or fucking die. All right, we're off. That was great. That was fucking great.
Cool.
That was fucking great, bro. That was dope. That was dopey dope, bro. I'm gonna have fun with this fucker. What a good idea it was to do a fucking session right now. I'll tell you what.